Hey, this is Rydo, and we're back with another episode of Portal 2.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Yep. Asbestos was thought to be a miracle product and put into so many things when it was invented. And used for, I think, couple decades. Because the item that asbestos was replacing was pretty bad. And then we came to the realization that asbestos was actually pretty bad. Was even worse than what it replaced. And asbestos, lead paint. A lot of products out there that don't show that they're dangerous until a little bit too late. I imagine that there are products that we use today that are like that too. What am I trying to do? That's an interesting trick to get people to look up. You put one here, and they're like, look up, look up. Really, this one seems to only be here so that you look up and see this one. Unless there's more to this trick. Nope. There's no more. You just... all those panels were a very smart way of convincing me to look upward.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
I thought a cube was going to come out of that. Oh well. I think I accidentally solved that puzzle even when I wasn't trying. So now it's all this kind of liquid physics, paint physics going on. This stuff that really this whole liquid paint physics has little to do with what we're actually well, portals. It's just they kind of become the new thing. Alright. So that got me that far. But the exit is way over there, and there's a big old place preventing me from progressing. So I'm gonna have to use a little bit of this. Almost certainly this type of physics would have crashed Portal 1 running on its Half-Life 2 thought. Alright, so that's where I'm gonna land. Is right on that thing, and hopefully that'll make me bounce.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
So it looks like I could potentially paint this area too with some of the paint. I don't see the point though. Maybe they were thinking they were gonna do something more with it. Or maybe there's some secret there, but I don't see the secret. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna start getting big balls of paint. We're gonna start using those big balls of paint to redesign the areas we're working in so that we can get from point A to point B. I could see how you could get stuck on that puzzle for a while if you did not realize what was going on. You should realize pretty fast that you can move it though. You can move other things with portals, why not paint? But yeah, it really gets away. It's starting at this point, it gets away from the portal gun being the big thing, and focus starts to put towards these paints. And that gets us a twice as long game, so can't really complain that much, can I? Anyways, we're done with this episode. A little short, but that's alright. As always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of the video. All that helps me out. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Google+, Steam, or Battle.net, that's all in the notes. We are done. Have a good evening.